8-unit haqida gaplashamiz va ikkinchi qism 8.2 lives from the past, ya'ni o'tmishdagi hayotlar, o'tmishdagi umrlar. Goals bu qismdan maqsadlarimiz use past simple regular verbs to talk about the past. Demak, o'tgan zamondagi to'g'ri fe'llarni o'tgan zamon haqida, oldingi o'tmish haqida gapirish uchun ishlatish. Describe a past life, ya'ni o'tmish zamonni describe qilish, ya'ni ta'riflab berish. Vocabulary and speaking, lug'at boyligi va nutq mahorati. Use was born, died, demak tug'ilgan va vafot etgan. Exercise 1. Look at the facts in the photo. Read the sentence about Ingrid Bergman. Bu qismda biz faktlarga va rasmga qarashimiz kerak va Ingrid Bergman haqidagi gaplarni o'qishimiz kerak. Exercise 2A. Match facts 1 to 4 to photos A to D. Bu qismda 1 va 4gacha bo'lgan faktlarni berilgan rasmlarga to'g'rilashimiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi birgalikda javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. Writer Russia 1828-1910. It's Leo Tolstoy. 2. Artist Mexico 1907 and 1954. It is A. Flora Kahlo. 3. Scientist Poland 1867-1934. It's Marie Sklodowska-Curie. And 4. The civil rights leader USA 1929-1968. It is Martin Luther King. Exercise 2B. Listen and check your answers. Audioni eshiting va javoblaringizni yana bir bor tekshirib oling.
Audio 8.10. A.
Frida Kahlo was an artist from Mexico. She was born in 1907. She died in 1954.
B.
Marie Sklodowska-Curie was a scientist from Poland. She was born in 1867. She died in 1934.
C.
Leo Tolstoy was a writer from Russia. He was born in 1828. He died in 1910.
D.
Martin Luther King was a civil rights leader from the USA. He was born in 1929. He died in 1968.
Exercise 3. Work with a partner. Student A say a name from exercise 2A. Student B say the facts about them. Bu qismda siz o'z sheringiz bilan ishlang. Birinchi o'quvchi exercise 2A da berilgan ismlarni aytsa, ikkinchi o'quvchi u haqida faktlarni ayting va taxminiy javob Martin Luther King. He was a civil rights leader from the USA. He was born in this year and died in this year. Exercise 4. Work with a different partner. Talk about other famous people. Student A turn to page 110. Student B turn to page 114. Bu qismda boshqa sherigingiz bilan topishingiz va u bilan ishlashingiz va boshqa mashhur odamlar haqida gapirishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Birinchi o'quvchi 110-bet va ikkinchi o'quvchi 114-betdan foydalaning. Reading and grammar. O'qish va grammatika. Past simple regular verbs. O'tgan zamondagi to'g'ri fe'llar. Exercise 5A. Read the text. Why are John Neck and Harriet Charles Adams important people in history? Matnni o'qing va John Neck and Harriet Charles Adams nima uchun tarixda muhim insonlar bo'lganligini topishga harakat qiling. Videoni pauza qiling va mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. John Neck invented or made the first glider, and Harriet Charles Adams helped to create the Society of Women Geographers. Size 5B. Read the text again. Write John or Harriet. Demak, bu qismda tekstni yana bir o'qishimiz va berilgan gaplarda John va Harriet ismlarini qo'ygan holda javoblarni to'ldirishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Keling endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. Harriet was born in the USA. 2. Jan lived in Poland. 3. Jan wanted to fly. 4. Harriet traveled to South America. 5. Harriet liked adventure. 6. Jan studied birds. 7. Harriet worked as a writer. And the last one, 8. Jan died in an accident. Exercise 6a. Look at the sentences in exercise 5b and add another example to each rule in 1 to 3 in grammar focus box. Bu qismda biz 5-b mashqdagi gaplarga qarashimiz kerak va bu har bir qismga, har bir qoidaga, birinchidan 3-gacha bo'lgan qoidalarga har bir gapni to'ldirishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Grammar focus box. Past simple regular verbs. O'tgan zamondagi to'g'ri fe'llar. We use the past simple to talk about people and things in the past. Demak, o'tgan zamonni odamlar yoki o'tgan zamondagi odamlar yoki narsalar haqida gaplashish uchun ishlatamiz. Jan Unek started to make his glider in 1866. Bu qismda Jan Unek o'zini gliderini yasashni 1866, ya'ni 1866-yilda boshladi. To make the past simple positive, we demak darak gapli, ya'ni pozitiv gaplardagi o'tgan zamonni hosil qilish uchun biz add ed to most verbs, ya'ni har bir ko'pchilik fe'lga ed qo'shimchasini qo'shib qo'yamiz. Masalan, want, wanted, play, played, or work, worked. 2. Add d to verbs ending in e. Bu qismda esa biz e bilan harf bilan tugagan fe'llarga d qo'shimchasini qo'shish orqaligina foydalanamiz. Love, loved. Imagine, imagined. 3. Delete a y and add ied to verbs ending in consonant plus y. Demak, unli harf va y harfi bilan tugagan fe'llarda esa biz y harfini o'chirib tashlaymiz va ied qo'shimchasini qo'shib o'tgan zamon fe'lini yasaymiz. Try, tried, and keyingi qismda esa study, studied. Exercise 6b. Complete the text with the past simple form of the verbs in brackets. Bu qismda esa biz bu berilgan matnni fe'llarning, ya'ni qasdda berilgan fe'llarning o'tgan zamondagi shakli bilan to'ldirib chiqishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va 5 daqiqa davomida mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. Frida Kahlo started painting when she was 18. She painted 140 pictures in her life and 55 of these were self-portraits. She was married to the artist Diego Rivera. Her marriage finished in 1939, but they married again in 1940. Martin Luther King wanted a better life for black people in the USA. In 1963, he walked to the White House in Washington and talked to 250,000 people about his dream. Marie Curie was born in Poland. She studied at the Sorbonne in France and lived in Paris, but she always loved her home country. Tolstoy wasn't a good student. He studied very little at university and finished his studies early, but later in his life he opened 13 schools for poor children. Pronunciation, ya'ni talaffuz, regular past simple endings, ya'ni to'g'ri o'tgan zamon fe'llarida tugash. The past simple endings of regular verbs is pronounced in 3 ways. Bu qismda o'tgan zamonda to'g'ri fe'llarni tugashi 3 xil tarzda pronounce, ya'ni talaffuz qilinadi. T, d, id kabi holatda talaffuz qilinadi. Helped, remembered, started kabi shaklda va bu audioni audioni eshitishingiz va buni yana bir bor takrorlashingiz mumkin.
Audio 8.11.
The past simple ending of regular verbs is pronounced in 3 ways. helped. D. Remembered. Id. Started.
Exercise 7A. Listen and write the past simple verbs in the correct place in the table. Bu qismda esa siz audioni eshitishingiz va o'tgan zamondagi fe'llarni to'g'ri jadvalga qo'yib chiqishingiz kerak bo'ladi.
Audio 8.12.
Finished. Lived. Loved. Married. Opened. Painted. Studied. Talked. Walked. Wanted. Watched. Worked.
Exercise 7B. Listen, check and repeat. Endi javoblaringizni tekshirib olishingiz, qayta eshitgan holda yana bir bor takrorlashingiz kerak bo'ladi va bundan asosiy maqsad pronunciation talaffuzingizni oshirish.
Audio 8.13.
Finished. Talked. Walked. Watched. Worked. D. Lived. Loved. Married. Opened. Studied. Id. Painted. Wanted.
Exercise 8A. Choose one of the people in the lesson. For example, John Neck, make notes on the important events in their life. Born 1828, Poland, from poor family. Bu qismda esa biz berilgan darsimizdagi biror bir kishini tanlashimiz, for example, Yannick va uning hayotidagi muhim bo'lgan hodisalarni qayd qilib chiqishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va bu mashqni yozma ravishda bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Exercise 8B. Work with a partner. Student A, talk about your famous person but don't say the name. Student B, close your book and try to guess the person. Bu qismda o'z sheringiz bilan ishlang. Birinchi o'quvchi o'zingiz yozgan, o'zingiz ma'lumot olgan mashhur odamingiz haqida ma'lumot bering, ular haqida gapiring va uning ismini aytmang va ikkinchi o'quvchi esa kitobni yopgan holda bu kishining kim ekanligini ta'riflashga harakat qiling va taxminiy javob sifatida he was born in Poland in 1928. Is it Leo Tolstoy? No, it's not Leo Tolstoy. It's Marie Sklodowska-Curie. Listening skills, ya'ni eshitish qobiliyatimizni oshirishga harakat qilamiz. Past or present, o'tgan zamon yoki hozirgi zamon. To decide if a sentence in the present or the past, demak biror bir gapning o'tgan zamon yoki hozirgi zamonda ekanligini haqida qaror qilish uchun listen for the verb endings, ya'ni fe'l qanaqa holatda tugayapti o'shanga e'tibor berishimiz kerak. No ending means present simple. Demak, biror bir o'zgacha o'zgarish bo'lmasa yoki o'zgarish sezilmasa, bu present simple hisoblanadi. Masalan, we live in Rome. Third person as ending means present simple, ya'ni o'tgan zamon. Demak, shaxs uchinchi shaxsimizda fe'llar as, es qo'shimchasi orqali tugasa, bu hozirgi zamonni bildiradi. She lives in Rome. Ed ending means past simple. Demak, agar fe'limiz ed bilan tugagan bo'lsa, bu o'tgan zamonni bildiradi. We lived in Rome. 2. Listen for time words and dates. Demak, vaqtni ko'rsatadigan so'zlar va kunlarga e'tibor berishimiz yoki sanalarga e'tibor berishimiz kerak bo'ladi. They can help you too. Bular ham bizga yordam berishini ko'rishimiz mumkin. I play a lot of football now. Demak, hozir ko'p futbol o'ynayman. Demak, hozir so'zi present time. I lived in Madrid in 2009. Demak, 2009 bu yerda past date, ya'ni oldingi sana, oldingi vaqt qismi hisoblanadi. Exercise 1. Circle the verb from you hear. Bu qismda esa biz o'zimiz eshitgan fe'l formasini belgilab olishimiz kerak bo'ladi.
Audio 8.14. 1. Talked. 2. Finished. 3. Play. 4. Worked. 5. Lives. 6. Like.
Keling endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. Talked. 2. Finished. 3. Play. 4. Worked. 5. Lives. And 6. Like. Exercise 2. Listen to 6 sentences, write past or present. Demak, bu qismda biz 6 ta gapni eshitishimiz va o'tgan zamon yoki hozirgi zamondagi ekanligini yozib olishimiz kerak bo'ladi.
Audio 8.15. 1.
He remembered my name.
2.
I studied French at university.
3.
The bank opens at 9 every day.
4.
I worked in Canada from 2011 to 2013.
5.
We played football at the weekend.
6.
I live with my parents.
Keling endi birgalikda javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. Past. 2 is also past. 3 is present. 4. Past. 5. Past. And 6 is present. Exercise 3. Listen to the story of Bill and Melinda Gates. Circle the correct verbs. Bu qismda Bill va Melinda Gateslarning hikoyasini eshitishimiz va to'g'ri fe'llarni tanlashimiz kerak bo'ladi.
Audio 8.16.
Bill and Melinda Gates married in 1994. He was the boss of Microsoft, and she worked for Microsoft as a product developer. In 1995, they traveled around the world and learned about the lives of other people. When they returned, they started a family, and she finished at the company. They have 3 children and live in a big house in Medina near Seattle in the USA. In 2000, they started the Gates Foundation with their own money. Now, they use the foundation to help poor people around the world.
Keling endi birgalikda javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. Bill Gates was the boss of Microsoft. 2. Melinda worked for Microsoft as a product developer. 3. They traveled around the world. 4. They live in a big house in Medina. 5. They use the Gates Foundation to help poor people. Shu bilan bugungi darsimiz o'z nihoyasiga yetdi. Sizni keyingi darslarda kutib qolamiz.